Hey guys, there's just a couple hours left to take advantage of Barefoot Books' 50% off sale on both of their starter kits. And I know a few people were curious about what was included, so I wanted to take a few minutes and share what you get in the starter kit. So first I'm going to start with the kit in the bag. This is what I joined with, although I ended up regretting it later, but right now it's on sale for $39. So what's included is you get a copy of I Took the Moon for a Walk, which is actually my very favorite Barefoot book. So it's very lyrical and sweet and tells this great little story. And then at the very end, what I love is it's actually got information on the moon, like the phases and different things. So super great. Another one that's included is the atlas, which I love. It's actually my favorite children's atlas. However, I sold it at my last booth. So I'm just going to show you a comparable book. It's a very awesome, big hardcover book. You can see it's pretty thick. This one is the exact same size, so even though it's a different book, that'll give you a good idea of what's included. You also would get The Real Princess, which is a math and magical tale. It's a princess story, but it is a STEM book, so it's about this smart princess that has to use math to solve some problems. And one thing I forgot to mention, this one actually has a story CD in it. So that's kind of neat. In my family, we like to keep the books at home in our book baskets and bookshelves, and then we keep the CDs in the car, which is kind of fun. You also get 2 of the best-selling sing-alongs, the Portside Pirates and Animal Boogie. I want to say Animal Boogie is my son's absolute favorite book, probably of all time. I got him to say words that he wasn't saying yet. He asks for it by name all the time. He's only 2, so it's a pretty big deal in my family. You get a cultural tale, The Gigantic Turnip, which a lot of us are probably familiar with. This one's got some pretty fun illustrations. And then it's also got this CD in the back, the story CD. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, the sing-alongs are actually animated CDs. So if you pop them in a DVD player, you'll actually get something visual to watch with it. Skip Through the Seasons is a fun book about the seasons and what to expect, but it's also kind of neat because it's got this list of different things to find. So it's also a seek and find book. And then this is one of Claire Beaton's rhyme books. They are perfect for baby shower gifts, new babies. My toddler actually really loves these because rhymes are very good for young children to help them develop language. So this is pretty fun. And then last but not least, Yoga Pretzels, which is a huge seller for me. This one is these great cards. They're nice and thick, laminated, and it's got all these different things you can do. They've got ones for yourself, ones for a group, some that are actual yoga poses, and some that are just more calming exercises. So everyone loves these, from parents to teachers to preschools, lots of great activities. So that was the Barefoot kit in a bag, and like I said, that's $39 for just a few more hours. If you're really feeling adventurous, the Barefoot kit in a box is actually, it's an extra $30 until the deadline tonight. So I'm going to share real quick what was in that. So that one has everything that I already shared, but it also has the Big Book of Wonderful Words, which is fabulous. That's another $20 book. It also has, it has a board book, and I remember thinking, I think a bear board book, and I don't have any of those currently, so I just grabbed another board book so you could kind of get a feel for what was included. It has 2 illustrated chapter books. So it has, my personal favorite is the Animal Stories series. It's got one of those. They're illustrated, they have wonderful lessons in them, and they're also, it tells where they're from. Like this one is from North America. There's Masha and the Bear, which is from Russia. So you get one of those. Thumbelina, which I have to admit I have not read yet. However, I know that this particular book has made several lists for must-have books for kids. So that's kind of fun. It has a memory game. It has Children of the World, I believe. I don't have that one, I sold it, but I do have Cities of the World. So it's basically the same thing, just slightly different pictures on it. It also has Herb the Vegetarian Dragon, which is about a vegetarian dragon that has to make some tough choices. it has the story tree, which I do not have a copy of, but this book is basically the same series. So a little bit different, but same idea. And I believe that one has one story for every day of the week. It also has the Storytime CD at the end. And then there are 2 picture books, which I don't have. Looking at my list, let's see. It looks like it's 2 of the cultural ones. Possibly one is a sing-along, I don't remember. But I loaned out a lot of my cultural books to the library for the Multicultural Children's Book Day last week. So I grabbed 2 other picture books that would be comparable, just to show you what all would be included. So, to recap, oh, and last but not least, in the big kit you also get a puzzle, and I believe it's the one that goes with the Animal Boogie sing-along CD. I don't have it, sold it, of course, but I did grab something else that's a similar size box. This one happens to be Dominoes, which we carry, but you would probably get the puzzle more than likely. So, if you wanted to see it all together, this would be the kit in the bag, which is $40. I think just 2 of these books alone are worth $40 or $39. If you wanted to get the big one, it's $70. And let's see if you can see it all. Ugh. This is all $70. Yeah, a lot of $20 books in here. I think the puzzle is $15. So just 3 or 4 of these things is worth the $70. It's a fantastic deal. So whether you are joining just to get the kit, check it out, maybe have a party and earn some rewards, or if you actually want to consider selling and making a little extra money in addition to whatever you already do, it's a wonderful opportunity. So I hope you join us.